I'm just a downtown guy getting killed by an uptown guy. Wow, 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 wow. So anyways, guys, this is CoffeeHead, and this is a bullet force video, as you can tell if you have any brains. But I won't say that because, well, I already did say that, but you didn't know that. Well, simply because you may not know what this is. This is a mobile game that just globally released on the USA, American, App Store for Apple. It's already been out on Android. And I have my misgivings, but, you know, that's me. Yeah, it's a fine game. I don't really feel like it's the same as it was in beta, but that's just me. I mean, I was fairly decent when I was playing it in beta. Now, this was, probably 4 or 5 updates previous beta before it was released that I was playing. I got busy with other more interesting things, such as 7 Days to Die, Overwatch, and Skyrim. But, so I stopped playing for a while, and then, it's, soft launch on Singapore store, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I didn't really feel like doing it until it was global release. That was just me, I'm lazy. This map does have a working elevator, which, when I looked at the mini-map, my guys were up there partying on the roof. I go up and somebody killed them all, so I don't have much faith in my bros right now. A little snotty there, just came in from outside. But, I mean, I just can't do anything. The hip fire sucks on all guns. Well, the two that I have. And it's like, it takes a whackload of matches to, get the money, to get the guns. Yeah, some things are only gold. There is, watch videos in the game. See, that right there, why did he not die? I mean, you can say what you want. I don't really care. It's not like I'm going to sell my soul to this game and get real into it. It's just a casual thing. But I guess, I don't know, the final product is, yeah, of course they're doing all this stuff and, it's going to be improved, but it's just the final product is not as good as I would hope it would have been. I mean, yeah, the graphics, okay, yeah. So it's leaps and bounds ahead of what it was when it first released. You look back, even say the first iChase video of it, or even Beach Banana, which, that's a whole nother subject. I have no clue why he's so popular, but whatever, that's fine. Kudos to him. I think he hit the 3,000 sub mark. I'm just confused why. But I guess that's partly too why I've started considering getting out of, really doing mobile videos on games and stuff is, I have a few people that I know and a few people that I've met that, religiously watch my stuff when I do make it out. But I feel like a lot, there are a few rare gems like Ydan Sun and iChase that really are, they're famous, everybody knows them, and I don't know if that's because they started at a certain point in time when mobile gaming was firing up. Because this is a relatively new platform to where people are just nutso about it. I mean, 5 years ago, everybody'd be looking at you like, what? But now, we've got, it is a platform. I mean, I think people should be seriously, I cannot talk. I think developers should be seriously looking into the mobile market, because there are some nutso people that are gun-ho crazy about mobile gaming. Yes, I'm referring to you, my friends. Um, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, that's great. But I think people are underestimating the power of the iPhone and the Android, the tablet. Yeah, the processors have gotten to the point where we can have some great graphics. And I guess that's another thing that bothers me. You can have... I'm jumping around, I'm sorry. You can have such great stuff, but, like with Bullet Force, the graphics just aren't there. I can live with crappy graphics if it has solid gameplay. There is a game on the Singapore store, probably other stores on that side of the world. It's called Final Shot. It's made by Netmarble. They're the ones that made Marvel Future Fight, which is a fantastic game. Very solid company. I mean, I really like the stuff that they put out. I feel like they have a very solid platform. There's a lot of interesting, ways of marketing their weapons and how to bring in the premium content but not make it necessary. So much like Afterpulse, they have the skinned weapons in this game, but you rent them. You never get to keep them. There are very few that you can actually buy, with the in-game currency eventually. But they give you gems. They do a lot of subscription things. So you pay, say $3.99, and then you have it for, 3 weeks. You get X amount of gems and then a special item. You can wear goofy stuff, and it's, this suit gives you these perks and whatnot. And so basically it's like, okay, yeah, you have an OP gun right now, but tomorrow you may not have that. So you get to have the perks, you get to have better stuff, you get to, experience good play, but it's leveled out because you won't always have it. And I found that really cool. And everything was great about the game except for the movement. You cannot move worth beans. I could deal with the stupid sound effects. The maps are actually the best I've ever seen, to be perfectly honest. But just, you couldn't move. It was awkward and strange. And I feel like I'm walking in a fish tank with Bullet Force. And I know... Well, even just watching me play this game, you're like, what the heck? I don't know if I've lost something. Maybe I'm broken. Maybe I've all of a sudden become retarded. I don't know. It's a possibility. But I can't do squat in Bullet Force anymore. And, as I say, I've got all these other things going on that I would like to do. Plus, my health is really crappy right now. That's why the videos are even less incoming. And so much that I won't even go into it. But, just going back to Bullet Force, it's like, that's great, you're adding new guns and this and that. I don't feel like the actual mechanics are good enough. Now, this is my personal opinion. This is perfectly just what I feel. I know there are plenty of people that think it's great, and it's fine, and that's perfect. They did nerf the throwing knives. They're working with it. It's just like, it's you can tell the difference between a homemade game and a fully developed game. Even Respawnables, albeit it's cartoony, but it was a solid game. The mechanics worked. Yeah, they messed it up with a lot of different things. But still, if you went in there, aimed, it shot where you aimed, it hit them, they died. I mean, it was very straightforward. You didn't have to think about carefully. You know, I know there's no auto aim, but it's like my crosshairs are in front of me. That means the bullets that come out of my gun should hit what's ever in front of me. I mean, you're 2 feet away from me. Seriously. You know, you unload a whole clip and it's like, oh yeah, 2 bullets hit you, man. But the rest, they decided to go on vacation. You know, they got this good package deal on a cruise ship. And the rest of my 30 bullets just went, bye-bye. We're going to Orlando. So, that bugs me. And originally, the guy just knifed me. Okay, you can only get the butterfly knife for gold, and you have to spend money to get gold. Like I said, they do have, watch the ad, but it's not much, and I didn't even want to do the math on how many videos you'd have to watch to get 1,000 gold. But that was the only really fun thing in the game. I mean, gun game is great because you get all the different guns and you can play, and it's a little bit easier. I would suggest, though, if anybody that matters ever watches this, that for gun game, you make a free-for-all and a team. I think it would be really fun to play gun game with as a team deathmatch. On that note, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And check out my other awesome stuff. Hit me up on Twitter at CoffeeHead240. And we will catch you later.